Feeling stuck in your 9 to 5? You know the feeling. It's that knot in your stomach on a Sunday night. It's the sound of your alarm clock on Monday morning. It feels less like a wake-up call and more like a warning. Another week, another cycle. You tell yourself it's just a job. You tell yourself it's temporary. But weeks turn into months, and months have a nasty habit of turning into years. You're not alone in this. Millions of people feel the exact same way. They think the problem is simple. They think it's just about money. If I only had more savings, they say. If I just got that one big raise, then I could finally leave. But that's a lie. It's a comfortable lie, but a lie nonetheless. The real reason you feel trapped has almost nothing to do with your bank account. It's deeper. It's more personal. And once you finally see it, your entire perspective on work, on life, and on yourself will change forever. Let's be honest about what your day looks like. You wake up already tired. The first thought you have isn't of excitement, it's a calculation. How many times can I hit snooze? How quickly can I get ready? You rush through your morning. Your coffee is more for fuel than for pleasure. Your commute is a blur of traffic and distractions. You get to work. You put on the mask, the friendly colleague, the competent employee. You nod in meetings. You type emails that start with, "Hope you're well." You complete tasks that feel disconnected from who you are. You watch the clock. 10 a.m. Lunchtime. 3 p.m. just a little longer. 5 p.m. Freedom. But is it really freedom? You go home drained. You don't have the energy to work on that idea. You don't have the motivation to learn that new skill. You collapse on the couch. You scroll your phone, watching other people live lives that seem more meaningful. You tell yourself, tomorrow will be different, but it never is. Every Monday, you're right back at that desk, in that chair, in that routine. It's easy to think this is a personal failing. Maybe you think you're lazy. Maybe you just don't have what it takes. But that's not it. Something else is holding you back. A force so strong, most people don't even see it. You've built a convincing case for why you need to stay. You tell yourself, I need this job to pay the bills. You think of the mortgage, the rent, the groceries. This job feels like financial safety. You tell yourself, I have responsibilities. You think about your partner, your kids. It feels like quitting would be selfish. You tell yourself, maybe this is just how life is. Everyone else is doing it, so maybe it's just normal. These are excuses. They feel safe, they feel logical, but deep down, something's still not right. That quiet voice inside you doesn't care about logic. It whispers, is this all there is? And here's the truth. It's not money that's trapping you. It's not your responsibilities. It's your identity. Somewhere along the way, you stopped being you, and you started being your job title. When someone asks what you do, you say, I'm a marketing manager, I'm an accountant, I'm a software engineer. That job title became a label, and that label became your identity. It came with rules. A manager is responsible, an accountant is stable, a teacher is selfless. You've tied who you are to being this person, the responsible one, the reliable one, the one who has it all together. And the idea of giving that up, of starting over, that is terrifying. It's not just the fear of failing financially, it's the fear of failing personally. You worry what people will think. You worry about being a beginner again. You worry about the unknown. Right now, you're competent. You know your job. You feel in control. But to change paths, that means being clumsy again. That means not knowing. That means ego death. And worst of all, if you're not that job title anymore, then who are you? The 9 to 5 isn't just a job. It's a comfort zone, a beautiful cage. It gives you structure. It gives you a role, but it also keeps you small. And here's the good news. Your identity is not fixed. It's just a story, and stories can be rewritten. Let me tell you about Sarah. Sarah was a senior project manager. She had a great salary, a big title, and the respect of everyone around her. But inside, she was lost. One Sunday night, while scrolling her phone, she saw a freelance designer showing off a simple website they had built. And she asked herself, what if I wasn't afraid to fail? That question changed everything. She didn't quit, not yet. She just started learning, quietly, slowly. Free videos, 30 minutes a night. Some days, just 10. She felt like an imposter. Her first designs were bad. She almost gave up. But that question kept coming back. What if I wasn't afraid to fail? She landed her first tiny freelance job 6 months later, and the joy she felt, it was more real than any bonus she had ever received. One small win led to another. A new identity started to take shape. She wasn't Sarah the project manager anymore. She was Sarah who's learning design. That was enough. After a year of building, she quit. And now, she works remotely, she picks her own clients, and for the first time in years, she feels alive. You don't have to be Sarah. You don't have to quit tomorrow. But you do have to question the cage. Ask yourself, what am I really afraid of? Dig deeper than money. Are you afraid of judgment? Of being a beginner again? Of having no one to tell you what to do? Fear is normal, but staying stuck, that's a choice. So start small. Don't start a business. Just research one idea for 20 minutes. Don't become a writer. Just write one paragraph. Don't learn to code. Just watch one 10-minute video. Small steps, tiny experiments. Votes for a new identity. If this made sense to you, you're about to discover even more important. Why working harder might be the biggest mistake you're making right now. The next video will challenge everything you think you know about success. Don't miss it. Your mindset will never be the same. Click now to keep going.